In secure environments, your local workstation is completely isolated. Any attempt to ping a public network hits an invisible, strict air-gap wall and shatters. This creates a serious bottleneck for developers on defense or public sector projects. You want the coding speed of AI, but external SaaS models are strictly prohibited. Even if you could use them, manually gathering the compliance evidence for 254 control items can take weeks of administrative overhead. In this tutorial, we will execute a completely air-gapped AI coding session directly inside VS Code. By the end, you will automatically generate 12 pieces of compliance evidence and secure QA approval through a single integrated flow. Before we start, make sure you have an active IronMind developer account and the N2SF VS Code agent installed on your local machine. Mastering this specific dev run workflow allows you to bypass those weeks of manual documentation without violating government security standards.
Step 1 is authentication. Log into the IronMind Web UI, open the top right user menu and navigate to Settings. Scroll down to the AI Environment section and click Generate PAT. You need to configure 3 mandatory fields here. First, assign a name to the key. Second, set a strict expiration date. Finally, choose your default AI model from the dropdown. Copy the generated token immediately. IronMind's security protocols will permanently hide this token the moment you close the window. This single ephemeral token acts as the only secure bridge permitted between your local IDE and the isolated IronMind instance. Now, move over to your code editor. Open the VS Code command palette, type N2SF select AI model, and paste the PAT you just copied to authenticate. A quick pick drop-down menu will appear. You will notice that only internal vetted VLLM models are listed here. This funnel illustrates IronMind's internal 5-step routing priority system. It actively filters requests by checking your PAT default, your preferred settings, and the project primary. If it detects an external endpoint like Anthropic or Gemini, a regular expression guard triggers an automatic 403 block. This rigid, automated routing physically enforces the project's air-gap rule. The system removes the risk of accidentally leaking proprietary code to public AI models. To begin the actual coding, highlight a specific block of logic in your editor, open the command palette, and run the N2SF AskAI command to request a refactor. Within seconds, the newly structured logic streams directly into your digital workspace. Because it runs on internal VLLMs, there is zero external latency. As the code streams in, IronMind simultaneously queries the project knowledge graph, or PKG. It ensures the AI's response is anchored strictly in project facts, preventing hallucination. This background intake process silently captures baseline evidence, logging your exact prompt, the raw AI response, and the code def. Next, it automatically executes and logs compliance checks, including unit tests, linting, ASAST scans, and SBOM generation, completing the 12 required evidence pieces. This automated data capture turns unverified AI output into a legally auditable asset, while you stay focused on the editor, requiring no manual form filling or window switching. Now let's see what happens next. Switching roles, we log back into the IronMind web dashboard as a QA lead and navigate to the AI governance queue to locate your pending dev run. This split-screen dashboard gives the QA lead a clear view of the work. The left side shows the syntax-highlighted code diff, directly contrasting with the right panel containing the 12 collected evidence checks. The system has already mapped those 12 pieces of evidence against 13 distinct compliance standards, including secure coding and N2SF. If a lint test fails or a security scan is missing, the QA lead cannot simply bypass the warning. They must either reject the code entirely or enter an explicit written waiver justification to proceed. With a verified evidence matrix in front of them, the QA lead clicks the Approve button. This strict review gateway ensures that no AI-generated code reaches the production branch without explicit human accountability and complete compliance backing. The very moment that final approval is clicked, the entire record is instantaneously sealed into IronMind's immutable cryptographic framework. Because the approval is now permanently logged into the SHA-256 audit chain, the developer's code is officially cleared for immediate merging into the source control management system. This translates to a direct project benefit. At the end of the contract, every approved dev run is already aggregated into the final handover zip file. By following this precise flow, you leverage AI speed while generating an audit-ready compliance record directly from your editor.